This is Ben coverage from Elevated Trips. We're here in Xining, the capital of Qinghai province, and you can see behind me, man, it is a surge of spring activity. Everyone has come out, they're dancing. There's probably over 300 people out in this public square here dancing. So China has come back to life, and we are excited to get back out to be traveling again, but China is still closed to foreign tourists. So here is an update on China travel in May 2020. Okay, as America and Europe peaks in coronavirus and things continue to shut down around the world, India is closed. People cannot enter India. Nepal is closed. People cannot enter Nepal. And China is closed. As of March 28th, China has closed its borders to foreigners coming in, whether you have a tourist visa or work visa or student visa. It doesn't matter what visa you have. It doesn't matter if you have flights or hotel bookings or you have an apartment here. You cannot enter China if you have a foreign passport as of March 28th. We're not sure when that's going to finish, but people suspect that China will not open its borders until at least late June and probably maybe even July, maybe even August 2020. So China's closed for a long time. So the situation now is that you can travel in China, but only domestically. And so if you're a foreigner coming into China, inbound travel coming from outside the country, you should probably cancel your travel plans for probably 2020. Right now, Tibet is not issuing any Tibet travel permits, and they probably won't be doing so for at least the whole summer. We're not sure about the fall. We're going to see how things go. But Tibet, as far as the place around Lhasa and Mount Everest Base Camp, are all officially closed because you can't get a Tibet travel permit to go there. So no foreigners are traveling there. As far as other places in China, you can travel within a province. That's about what we're seeing right now. People are starting to take off their masks. Activity is happening all around China where people are coming out of their homes. People are shopping. Shopping malls are open. Starbucks is open. Even my wife's gym, her CrossFit gym, is open. So there's things that are open. People are out, they're about. Schools, almost 100% of schools are open as of May 15th. As I mentioned, kindergartens are opening now, which is a big deal because that was the last school to open. High schools and elementary schools had already opened, and now kindergartens are open. But no international schools in China are open yet. We're hoping that by the end of May or beginning of June, we're going to see some international schools opening. So things are opening here. People are taking off their masks. I'd say now only 80% of people are wearing masks. That's a big change compared to the absolute 100% that were wearing masks 2 months ago. So things are open, but travel is very slow to open. In Lanzhou city, the capital of Gansu, now you probably could stay at a hotel, but as of now, most hotels in Lanzhou, even 4- and 5-star hotels, aren't seeing many foreign tourists. And so if you travel in May, you're probably going to be one of the very first people to travel. So the name of the game in China this year is staycation. That means staying within your province, staying within your city, and just traveling a few hours away. We're hoping that travel between provinces opens up in June. The travel industry is very excited for that to happen, but of course we want to be cautious and be wise about it. And so hopefully as of June and July, foreigners will be able to travel between provinces from Beijing to Gansu or Shanghai to Qinghai or things like that. So what that means is if you're traveling as a foreigner in China, you're already here and you're traveling domestically in China, you probably can do it. You may or may not find hotels that will accept you. Big cities, you probably can, especially if they're 4 or 5 hotels, 4 or 5-star hotels. But if you're in smaller places, it might be difficult to find guides, cars, or hotels that are going to accept foreigners. So it might be better for you to wait a little bit for your travel plans. If you do absolutely have to travel in May or June, make sure you do your research first. Make sure you have your green QR code, your health registration code, and your proof of quarantine, your flights. You have all that information with you, and you're probably going to need to contact the hotels in advance, and you might need to do it by yourself. So you might need to be traveling in May and June, mostly in a sense of independent travel, where you're more than a travel agency arranging everything for you. You're kind of booking everything yourself and kind of doing it more backpacker style. So once June, July happens, hopefully there'll be bookings again. But for now, you're probably stuck traveling independently. Awesome, guys. This is Ben Cubbage from Elevated Trips. Subscribe to our channel for more in travel in China and Tibet.